All right, hello and welcome back to another wee bit different video. Today's video, we are going to be talking about the top 5 scariest players in the NBA. Now, it is October 1st. It is spooky season, but nevertheless, here we are. Also, we have a special guest appearance. Not really going to be in the video, but I'm going to move my camera. If you go to the left of me, oh, Mike's in the way. What's that, dude? Okay, I apologize for all the movement and the audio because I was moving the mic there. But my daughter's on the left of me. The reason why she's on the left of me is because, well, I gotta record. I haven't recorded, and someone's got to take care of her. Obviously, it's my job. So, welcome to your first special guest video as a fully alert baby. Anyway, let's get straight to it. It's spooky season. Let's talk about the top 5 scariest players in the NBA. Now, this is in no specific order, but I feel like you could argue some are scarier than others. Anyway, getting into the first player we're going to talk about, drum roll please. We have Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak, easily one of the most scary players to play against in the NBA. Reason number one is, how often do you see players make business decisions when Giannis goes downhill? Now, for those of you that don't know what that means when I say downhill, it's very simple in that it's when a player is driving the basketball down the lane to pretty much either dunk it or contact finish layup or whatever the case may be. Basically, when they're going straight down to the hoop, though, ball in their hand. Giannis going downhill, like I said, is one of the most scariest sights because for one of his size, his strength, his speed, you don't want to take a charge against Giannis. You want to make a business decision and get out of the way. And two, I mean, let's be honest, man. This dude defensively sneaks in the paint area, gets those blocks, and if you see it beforehand, it's going to make you not want to take the shot. Trying to back down Giannis is not a good idea because he's just so strong. I mean, I know. Giannis is scary, huh, dude? I say dude, but yes, she's my daughter. She's a girl, but it's just what I say, okay? Anyway, Giannis, scary as hell player. Showing you some visuals as I'm talking about this, and even if you don't know a whole lot about basketball, I guarantee you've seen some plays, and if you haven't, I know, yes, very scary. Going into player number two, drum roll please. Victor Wembanyama. I know when you see him, you think, alien, maybe, scary, no. Think about this in the perspective of a player. Wemby averages the most blocks in the NBA, and it's not even close. Yes, he does. It's over 3. Over 3 blocks. I know. If you're a player who's looking to get in the paint area, and just as you're about to shoot the ball, you notice in the side of your eye, there's Victor Wembanyama, you're no longer going to want to shoot the ball. I mean, he is scary in the sense of he's probably the best perimeter defender in the entire NBA, and it's not even close. I mean, you don't want to challenge Victor Wembanyama. His size alone, and he's very athletic for his size too. You see his size. You typically don't see athletic people over 7 feet tall, but excuse me, for a 7-footer, he's very, very athletic. Obviously on the offensive end, he's got handles, so he can somehow make you look silly at his size and then shoot the ball over you, but easily dunk over you. Victor Wembanyama is an alien. He is unorthodox. He is one of a kind, but he's also terrifying to play against. If you even think about getting in the paint area, it is a restricted area for 3 in the key purposes, but also for anyone who's just trying to lay it up or get their dunks in. Very difficult with Wemby in the perimeter, or Wemby in the paint. Player number 3. Now, this guy's a dog. You hear a lot about him in a lot of different aspects, but if there's one thing I say where he is scary to deal with, it's in those poster plays. Player number 3, drum roll please. Anthony Edwards. Absolute freak athlete. Definitely one of those guys who is vocal. He'll let you know what he's thinking. He will absolutely be in your face. He will absolutely talk trash. You better be ready for the trash talking. but you better be ready for those highlight plays. If you're not trying to be remembered for years to come because of a crazy poster, you might want to make the business decision to get out of the way. A lot of people do. Anthony Edwards going downhill. It's a different kind of effect than Giannis, right? Giannis is just brutal, but Ant will literally just jump over you, man. Ant's just that kind of guy. And another thing to be a little bit worried about is your ankles. Ant's got a nasty step back. He's got a really good crossover, but also you don't want to be on a highlight reel when it's not your reel. Yes, Anthony Edwards. Yes, he's scary, huh? That's what I'm saying. I agree. Player number 4. We're gonna just do the drum roll. Drum roll, please. We have Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is one of those guys who you see and you're like, okay, yeah, no, he's a big dude, strong dude, not one of the strongest you've seen. But then you see him on the court and you see how much he's able to guard every position. There's not a position Anthony Davis can't guard. He can literally guard 1 through 5. How many players in the league can say that? Not a lot, to be honest with you, not a lot. So he has that aspect going for him. But 2, Anthony Davis just clamps people down. I mean, really, he is someone who can have such great paint protection, coming out of nowhere, get the block. He's the kind of guy to where, let's say you get a board, on him, pass the ball out. If you get a board, Anthony Davis, pass the ball out because he's looking for that block to make up for it. And I'm telling you, I've seen it a million times as a Laker fan. If he doesn't get that board, you better not put it back up and you better pass it out unless you're willing to take some chances on just legitimately getting blocked because he's there. If he does get the board, you better watch on the offensive end because he's no Anthony Edwards with the flashy highlight reels on the offensive end, but he can back you down, he can push you around, and when an Anthony Davis is in the zone, he's absolutely scary to play. You guys saw it with his return. I shouldn't say return, but with his debut with the Mavs, when he felt like he had something to prove, locked in as he was. Obviously, you hate to see injury, but it was scary hours for a lot of players. Anthony Davis is not someone who you can mess around with. Okay, you're coming with me. You want to talk about Anthony Davis? Let's talk about Anthony Davis. What do you got to say about Anthony Davis? You don't want to talk about Anthony Davis? Oh! Hey! Hey! Okay, player number 5. This dude came out of college, a freaking unit. Got skinnier, hint, hint as to who it is. Got skinnier, but is still a unit. Drum roll. Can I do the drum roll? Drum roll for number 5. We have Zion Williamson. Now, similar to Giannis, similar to Ant, he's like a mixture of both in the regard of going downhill, man. You don't want to mess with Zion. Let's talk about a guy who more than half the shots he shoots, he makes. The reason why is because he's shooting dominantly in the paint area. Giannis, not a great shooter, but he'll shoot the mid-ranges. Anthony obviously shoots everywhere. Zion literally gets in the paint more often than not because he knows you're not going to stop him to get there. You're not going to be able to prevent him from willing his way to getting there. Biggest concern with Zion, what might scare him is injuries. But when he's healthy, watch the tape, man. He's an unstoppable force getting to his spots. 57% is the correct field goal percentage. Now, if you take away some shots that aren't in the paint, it's probably 65, 70 plus. That's just me ballparking. I don't have the exact number in front of me. But my God, he just loves to be physical. He loves to get in there. And if you've seen the tape, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Zion is the type of guy who will make you make those business decisions to get out of the way if he's going up with a dunk. Seriously. We talk about it with Anthony Edwards and the business decisions not being the highlight reel. Giannis, same thing with Zion. When making a list like this, you think, okay, but, guys like LeBron is kind of over those flashy dunks, I'm dunking over you. Can he do it? Yes, of course, but he's really smart about what he does now at his age. Zion, though, he'll back you down. He'll miss time, but when he's there, he will back you down. He will make you look small because that's what his play style is to be dominant. He's a dominant force, terrifying defenders because how do you realistically stop it? Force him to shoot the ball. That's the game plan. And it's not always effective, man. It's not always effective. Well, considering I needed to upload a video, couldn't do a long video. Also, the baby wants to play. So we're going to play, and this video is going to end here. But I wanted to let you guys know I'm going to continue to do my best to upload and also have more spooky season themed videos because I love this season. If you guys have been around for this channel, you guys know that. And if you have been around for this channel, you don't know that, now you do. Love spooky season. Done videos like this in the past, but love to do it again. And I'll probably do more. Maybe scariest handles, scariest defenders. I don't know. This was kind of just a scary player who you just don't want to mess. You just don't want to play with. You want to play against these guys, man. Don't want to guard these guys. You don't want to see them, period. But anyway, I greatly appreciate you guys for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe. It goes a long way to help the channel. As always, this is, let's do this together. This is, I'll even different. Come on, this hand. Oh, even different. And we out. Ooh.